What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Chris, and this is Gun TV. Today we're going to be talking about short barrel rifles. All right, so let's get into it. A lot of you guys might not be familiar with short barrel rifles. A lot of you guys are. But for those that are not familiar with short barrel rifles, let me explain to you a little bit. I'm just going to brief you. I'm not going to get all geeky, and tell you what year the law was passed, why it was passed, who passed the law, who wrote the bill. I'm not going to get into all that. Uh, so I think around the gangster era, they created the NFA. And a lot of these items that we're going to be talking about were put into this category. Short barrel shotguns, short barrel rifles, machine guns. From what I hear, handguns were supposed to be thrown in there, but apparently somehow they didn't make it in there, which is a good thing. So yeah, going back to NFA items, even silencers are there too. Silencers or suppressors. The original patent says silencer, I believe. Um, so, so short barrel rifles. We're gonna stick to short barrel rifles. A short barrel rifle is a rifle that has a barrel, not the overall length of the gun, but a barrel shorter than 16 inches. Now, in some occasions, you might have a 14-inch barrel with a pin and welded muzzle device, flash hider, uh, anything of that sort. And as long as it's pin and welded and the overall length of the barrel with the muzzle device equals to 16 inches, you're good to go. But again, short barrel rifle is anything that is shorter than 16 inches. Well, you would say, oh, well, a pistol is a lot shorter, right? But the barrel is different. The rifling, I believe, is different. And a pistol does not have a shouldering device, which is a stock, or it doesn't have a vertical grip. So those things, you know, don't those things categorize it as a pistol and not a rifle, right? We're talking about short barrel rifles. So when you take a rifle and you shorten the length of it, now you're in possession of a NFA item. And if you have not registered this device, then you're in illegal possession of a weapon. Before you get a short barrel rifle, you have to submit a form. If you're going to be building it, you have all the parts. You submit a form, you let this certain bureaucratic agency know that you have plans of putting together the short barrel rifle. And after you submit your application, if they approve it, you can put it together, and you have to pay also $200 with your application. So, you have to register these short barrel items. Same thing goes for a shotgun, I believe so. And any items in this list, you have to always submit a form. If you want to get a silencer, you have to apply for it. Wait. I guess it used to take very long, up to a year and some change. I guess we've been seeing a faster response from this agency, and we've been seeing them respond. I've heard people say as fast as 4 hours. But again, let's circle back to the short barrel rifles. So it's illegal for you to have a rifle that has a barrel shorter than 16 inches. Now, you have AR pistols, right? But if you notice, AR pistols do not have a stock and do not have a vertical grip. So, the minute you decide to put on a vertical grip on that AR, it becomes a short barrel rifle. The minute you decide to put a stock in it, it becomes a short barrel rifle. Now, in the last 14 years, I believe, or 12 years, we've been using AR pistols with what is known as a brace, which is being currently litigated. As of right now, I believe they're still on the menu. That rule was thrown out, which I think is rightfully so that they did that. Um, but if you want a short barrel rifle, yeah, again, you have to register it. Like I was saying, these ARs, you could put a brace on it. However, you cannot put a vertical grip on the AR pistols that have a brace, because that vertical grip will turn it into an SBR. Again, it is illegal for you to possess a short barrel rifle. You need to either fill out the form when you're buying it from the FFL if they already have one put together, which they do. But if you're putting one together, if you're building it, then you have to submit a different form. I'm not familiar with the form names or numbers. It's like a form 1 and a form 4. You know, that's a video for a separate day. But why do I want to talk about short barrel rifles? This is why I want to talk about it. In my opinion, it's the stupidest thing. It's the stupidest rule, and it needs to come down. It really does. It needs to be defeated. It needs to be taken out from the NFA. Because the reality is that if you guys out there are familiar with weapons, which I'm sure a lot of you are, you know, a bullpup is essentially a compact 16-inch rifle, 16-inch barrel rifle. It's a short barrel rifle in essence, but yet it's legal because the platform of it makes it compact and the barrel length is still 16 inches. I mean, how ridiculous is it, right? How ridiculous is this? You could take a 16-inch AR and chop it down 1 inch, and because now you chop down that much, now it's illegal. 15 inches. Apparently, the reason why they created this law is because they they wanted to get rid of weapons that were concealable. All right, in the gangster era, you know, you had these guys with the big trench coats, and they would have a short barrel shotgun or a short barrel rifle, you know, and they were able to conceal it, right? But have you guys seen the size of an AR pistol? I mean, if you can conceal that, I mean, I don't know, you're a freaking magician. I know there must be a way to conceal it. If you have a big coat or something like that, you could probably conceal it. But if concealability is the issue, all right, then let's talk. Pistols. Pistols are more concealable than anything, and they're just as powerful. And I mean, you know, you can carry a 30-round magazine, or you can carry a drum magazine for a Glock, and then several other pistols. So is really concealability the issue? You know, now we need to think about that. I think honestly, short barrel rifles is a stupid thing. You know, I think that, you know, it's a firearm, and we should be allowed to have that firearm without having to pay $200 for a God-given right of, you know, owning a weapon. You know, but I just kind of wanted to bring this video to you guys real quick about short barrel rifles, and how I think and why I think it's a stupid rule. But unfortunately, you know, we have to abide by it. And if you do want a short barrel rifle, you have to, you know, go out there, fill out the form, pay the $200, and, you know, hope that you get approved and that you get it fast. Uh, but yeah, you know, let me know what you guys think about, you know, this NFA item, and let me know if you guys think that this rule should be null and void. I think it should. I think honestly, like I said, it doesn't make any sense. Just the same way that it doesn't make sense for this whole pistol brace thing. I mean, you know, you put a pistol brace on a short barrel uh, gun, right, or AR pistol. They're not, you know, they're not categorized as short barrel rifles. They're called pistols. You put a brace on a pistol, and it doesn't make it any less concealable. On the contrary, you're adding to the mass of the gun. You're making the gun larger, by all means. So it's not less concealable. They don't want you to shoulder it. They don't want you to shoulder the brace. They say that somehow it makes the gun more lethal. It doesn't make the gun more lethal. It just makes the gun more accurate. I don't know. You guys be the judge of that. But comment down below and let me know what you guys think about, you know, this NFA item, short barrel rifles. I mean, you guys want to get a short barrel rifle? Do you guys think you'll have some use for the short barrel rifle? I think short barrel rifles are super cool. I think they do have, they're used. So comment down below and let me know, should the NFA be repealed? I think it should. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, and share the video. All right, peace.